They said he came to help. They said he came to use. In the space of 3 weeks, a man hailed as a hero became the most hated storyteller in the Nigeria online space. All because of one mission: to save a forgotten star. But what if saving him meant losing yourself? Welcome to Blackish Gold Originals. Let's deep dive now. In a world that rewards drama more than truth, one young man built a reputation by finding forgotten people and giving them another chance at life. His name, Lucky Udu. Born June 2, 1997, a native of Owanta in Ika Northeast, Delta State, Nigeria, he studied English at Elizade University. He's the founder of Lucky Udu Studio and the Lucky Udu Foundation. Over the years, he's become known for spotlighting untold human struggles and forgotten celebrities, those once famous, now abandoned and unseen.
As a teenager, he lost his parents before age 5. Raised by his uncle, he grew up with little more than his resilience. Those early hardships shaped his path. He feeds people, rescues lives, covers stories that others won't touch. One of Lucky's most popular stories was in October 2022, where he documented the Lokoja flood disaster, among many others, bringing into focus the stories of those swept away, not just by water, but by neglect.
But in 2024, that compassion brought him into a storm, one that would test his faith in humanity itself. His rediscovery of veteran singer Sky B, once a hitmaker with songs like Ma Bebe, now living in a small self-contained apartment with his wife and 5 children, without a working phone, without royalties, sparked both sympathy and suspicion. Lucky reached out to intervene when he heard about Sky B's ugly situation. In the spirit of Lucky Udu's benevolence, he bought Sky a phone and then appealed publicly for financial support from willingly Nigerians home and abroad. And boom! Financial support started pouring in for Sky B. This is how the forgotten veteran musician Sky B got his second shot at spotlight after being forgotten for many years.
Sky B was once among Nigeria's earliest breakout rap stars from Port Harcourt. His debut album, Pray For Me, released in 2007, featured tracks like I'm Calling, Ma Bebe, You Promised Not To Go, and Here I Am. At the time, Pray For Me circulated widely on mixtapes, in bars, salons, and motor parks. Some sources claim it sold over 1 million copies, and others can really give the exact number sold. Fame, however, was fleeting, and in 2018, Sky B survived a serious car accident in Rivers State. Then, on October 8, 2019, reports surfaced that he had died of a heart attack at his residence in Owerri, Imo State. Sky B quickly denied the rumors, clarifying that he only died in a movie and apologizing to fans upset by the false report.
Fast forward to May 2024. Nigerian content creator Lucky Udu rediscovered Sky B, who was living in extreme poverty conditions in Port Harcourt, a tiny one-room apartment, barely able to afford meals, with 5 children, a wife, no phone, and no income. Moved by Sky B's situation, Udu bought him a smartphone to reconnect him with the world, filmed his story, and shared it on Lucky Udu's social media. The response was immediate. Large numbers of Nigerians home and abroad started reaching in tons of numbers immediately, with donations of money started coming in, and Sky B, once again, is back to the spotlight. With this recent miracle,
Sky B's story has taken a dramatic turn, a comeback that feels almost divine. From the shadows of Port Harcourt's forgotten corners, the man once written off as dead has returned, not just alive, but revived. Today, Sky B has more than what money can buy: visibility, access, and a second chance at legacy. That one viral video by Lucky Udu didn't just give him a phone, it gave him a platform. While Sky B was still basking in the joy of regained visibility and hope, no one saw the storm that was brewing behind the scenes. Once Lucky Udu's viral rescue story lit up the internet, thousands donated for Sky B. The promise was simple: help for a broken artist, a chance to reclaim lost fame, better living conditions, a revival. But soon, murmurings began. First, allegations surfaced that Lucky Udu had used up the money paid into the Lucky Udu's foundation raised for Sky B's welfare. Some contributors claimed they gave money into Udu's foundation but saw no reports, no receipts, no proof that the funds actually reached Sky B. Critics like Brother Mike, Uncle Naso, even Nigeria controversial relationship coach and TikToker Gege asked pointedly, "Lucky Udu, where is all the money raised for Sky B?" Sky B himself reportedly came forward to say that he never received any of the donation that was made into Lucky Udu's account, except for the ones paid directly into his own, Sky B's, personal account, and more so, he accused Lucky Udu for hijacking his social media account or possibly sold off those social media accounts. Lucky Udu, visibly emotional, released tearful videos defending himself, swearing on his life that he had never taken money meant for Sky B for his own gain. More so, that the 30,000 naira donated for Sky B's welfare through Lucky Udu's account was sent to him. Concerning the social media saga, Lucky also said that he never did so, rather Sky B sold off his social media for money. More on his response, Lucky also hinted that Sky B's addiction to substance may be his personal struggles. The public was polarized. Some defended Udu, saying he was doing his best for an ingrate. Others said that regardless of intent, beneficiaries and donors deserved accountability. Camps divided. Nigerians demanded bank statements. Trust, once earned by the emotional rescue story, began to crack under severe scrutiny. In the midst of it all, who is wrong and who is right? As the story went public, opinions divided fast. Everyone had something to say, online and offline. To many, Lucky Udu was a hero turned villain overnight. To others, he was just a young man crushed under the weight of doing good. Behind the loud noise of social media, there was a quieter reality: sleepless nights, broken trust, and the heavy burden of misunderstanding. While the public passed judgment, both men carried their own private pain. Lucky was battling to clear his name and protect his image. Sky B, on the other hand, was struggling to hold on to the same fame that had just returned to him. What started as a story of hope had now become a test of character, loyalty, and truth. But in the end, the story of Lucky Udu and Sky B is bigger than both men. It's a mirror reflecting how we, as a society, respond to pain, generosity, and second chances. A content creator saw a broken man and tried to help. A forgotten musician found hope, only to be thrown back into the storm of public judgment. Between them lies a truth that many are afraid to face. Doing good is not always rewarded, and fame is not always freedom. For Sky B, the comeback is still being written. For Lucky Udu, the lesson is still unfolding. Their story reminds us that humanity is messy, full of love, flaws and misunderstandings, yet still worth fighting for. Maybe the real miracle isn't that Sky B found help, but that the world was reminded what compassion really costs. Because behind every viral story are real people, real tears, and real intentions. And sometimes the greatest battles aren't fought online, but within the human heart. As the lights fade, one truth remains clear. In the chaos of clouds, one man still chose kindness. And that man is Lucky Udu.
Before you go today, do you think Lucky Udu's intentions on Sky B were genuine or motivated by financial gains? Drop your answer in the comment section. This is Blackish Gold Originals. And don't forget to watch the video showing on the screen now.